Hi guys, welcome to today's video. I haven't done like a vlog style video like this in a really long time, so I'm super excited. And today's video is going to be all about diet tips and health tips in order to help your hair grow. Disclaimer, I'm not a nutritionist, nothing like that, so please take everything that I say with a grain of salt, but these are some things that have really helped me in the past few months, so I wanted to share them with you guys. And I'm also going to get my hair done today with my incredible hairdresser, Missy. She's literally amazing. I do not trust anybody except for her to like dye my hair and stuff, so I'm really excited to see her. And she has a really amazing story with herself losing a lot of hair and growing it back, so it's going to be really great to chat to her about kind of what she did and what she implemented vitamins wise and into her diet to help her hair grow back. She not only is a hairdresser, but she also studied nutrition, so that'll be really helpful for you guys. And then I also thought I would give you guys some of my tips along the way. So the first one is around some vitamins that I've been taking recently. This is not sponsored whatsoever. I went out and bought these because Missy had recommended them and heard in the hairdressing industry that they were absolutely amazing. And they're the JS Health Hair and Energy Vitamins. So these contain zinc and iodine, which I really hope I'm saying that word right, iodine, which are really great for hair growth. So I haven't really been taking them that consistently, but my hair in the past few months has grown more than like in the past few years. Ever since I went blonde, my hair hasn't been as healthy as what it was when it was dark, obviously because I'm bleaching my hair, but yeah, in the past few months it's definitely grown a lot more, and I think that those vitamins have a lot to do with it. Fun fact, I find it really hard to swallow pills. It really freaks me out, like I just can't swallow pills, so I haven't been taking them that consistently. I'm sure if I was taking them more consistently then it would have really helped. So I'm going to show you guys what I make for breakfast, which has a bunch of stuff in it that also is really good for hair growth, and then we will go and see Missy. I'm just going to stop off on the way and get Missy some flowers. I've got my smoothie. So for my smoothie I like to put avocado in it, which is a really good healthy fat, which is really good for your hair and also, also your skin, which, speaking of skin, I know this video isn't about skin, but I kind of just wanted to address my skin at the moment. It is literally the worst it's been, I think, ever. And I really thought that I had figured out like my diet and all of the things that kind of triggered it and what I needed to eat and vitamins and stuff that really helped my skin. And I've still been eating those things which have been helping my hair, but which have also been helping my hair because avocado is good for your skin and it's good for your hair, and zinc is good for your skin, it's good for your hair, which is in those hair vitamins that I've been taking. But it's like the most frustrating thing, like, to just not know why. So I've realized it's something that's obviously really quite deep and internal. I think my hormones are out of balance. So I actually went and saw a naturopath last week, and I also went to a skin specialist. Like, she specializes in treating patients who have acne and stuff, and I know my skin isn't as bad as like some other people, but it still does really like affect my confidence and stuff. So I will definitely keep you guys updated on that, how that goes. I'm really interested to speak to the naturopath because I feel like he'll be really helpful. So yeah, that's a little bit about my skin, but back to hair. Healthy fats are really, really good for your hair. So I have lots of avocado, and that just makes sure my hair is like producing enough oils and stuff to keep it nice and healthy and not dry it out. And then berries. So berries have antioxidants in it, and antioxidants are really good for your hair as well. Back to healthy fats, another thing that I like to eat is lots of salmon. So I find it really helps my hair. It's supposed to help your skin, but hasn't been doing that. So yeah, I just got here. It's 5 past, so I need to go in, but I got Missy some flowers, these really nice botanical ones, because these are my favorite because I feel like they dry really well, and I also think they'll go really nicely in her space, which I will show you guys in a minute. It's so beautiful. And for my hair, I think I'm gonna go a bit lighter. I think I want to go more blonde.
Yes, we've gone blender today.
What do you guys think?
You've had a little snapshot of what it's like once it's done.
That's good.
But we have gone quite a fair bit lighter today.
I like it.
Me too, I'm really into it. Yeah. But it's still very natural looking.
Yeah, I didn't like, I'm glad you didn't like bleach it.
I know.
So
no Barbie hair.
Too much. No.
No.
No. And then it would have killed it.
Yeah.
Which is the topic of today's video.
Yes.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, like, because I know you like did nutrition and stuff at uni, kind of like what sort of foods to eat and like vitamins for hair growth. Because I was telling everyone about like the JS Health vitamins and stuff.
Yeah. It's funny. I've finished one bottle of those.
Yeah. And
I didn't really announce to people that I was doing them for a while because I really wanted to be authentic and try and announce that I was using something that I could genuinely say was working.
Yeah.
Have you noticed a difference? Because I definitely have.
I have like I haven't been consistent though. Like I feel like if I'd been consistent, probably would have noticed more of a difference.
Yeah. And like Asha came in today with like a massive regrowth, and we only did it 3 months ago.
Like I feel like that was more than the last time.
Yeah, your hair has like substantially grown quite a fair bit.
Yeah.
And considering how blonde and long your hair is, it's remained extremely healthy. And it's like we've lightened it a fair bit today, and it's so soft.
Yeah. So to keep taking the vitamins. So.
Yeah. So as for diets and foods and things like that, I think like the biggest thing I can say is just that making sure that it's a balanced and it's a healthy diet.
Yeah.
I don't really like using the word diet, but I would just say like your intake of your foods and just making sure your lifestyle is overall healthy.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing, and it's so important to put importance on the fact that whatever you do internally, even just down to your like mindset, your stress, your lifestyle, your food, you, like everything, and impacts you externally. So that whole internal external beauty is just so important. It all is so entwined as well. Yeah. So I started studying nutrition, more nutritional medicine, just to kind of educate myself something further about what I was just genuinely really interested in. Yeah. And it was amazing the information that I was learning between that correlation between internal and external health. Yeah. And I think people will invest all this money into products and treatments and, you know, going to the hairdressers all the time and doing all these things. And it's like, well, ultimately, if you're eating a crap diet,
then it's going to show on the outside.
Yeah, totally. So things that I really make sure that I add into my food, like I have and I do it for my skin as well. Yeah. But a lot of like super high fats.
Yeah, I was saying at the start of the video before I left, like I always put avocado in my smoothie and salmon. And I just feel when I have salmon, I feel so good.
Do you? Yeah. I tend to put avocado on top of everything. Yeah. So even if I have like a pasta or if I have anything like a big salad, I go through like one whole avocado every single day, and whether half goes in the smoothie in the morning and the other half goes in like on top of a pasta or spaghetti or something, or a stir fry, whatever it is, like I now just crave it, and I've noticed the biggest difference. Yeah. And I suffered really badly from like hormonal acne and from alopecia, where I lost a lot of my hair. Yeah. So I found that once I started to really implement.
Yeah, like when that happened with your hair, like what was it that you think helped?
The main thing.
Yeah.
So mine was caused a lot from stress. Yeah. Stress was probably my main thing that forced it to fall out. Yeah. And it came out in such clumps. It was parts of my head was so shiny. It was like the size of our cheek.
Wow.
And there was just no hair growth in it. So it was quite sparse in parts, and it was really difficult for that to grow back. And there was a lot of information that I would be given to maybe have like steroid injections or have different sort of things to do it. And I mean, depending on the individual, those things also help. But I've come from a very like alternative upbringing with my mum, and mum's a chef and she's a yoga instructor. So she just pushed me going like, right, your mindset, we need to shift you out of this stress. Yeah. So, and I think stress, you know, I have so many clients that lose their hair from stress. Wow. So, and you know, like a little bit of hair loss, they'll say to me like, it just keeps shedding, and I've had such a rough like time at work the past 6 months, and I'm like, all of it's just so entwined.
That is so crazy.
Yeah. So entwined.
I was saying before, like earlier this morning, about how like I'm seeing a naturopath and stuff, and like Yeah, he was telling me how much stress impacts everything in your skin, and like, I'm grateful my hair's not.
I know you're clearly doing something right. You just keep doing whatever you're doing. But it's so important to kind of educate yourself and to know about these things and invest into, you know, quality like you know, meats and foods, and vegetables, and, you know, really find the right sources of where it's coming from. But just a few things to throw out there are things that I really encourage either my clients or myself to have in my like intake of food. Be really high in fat. So I mean, you know how much I snack. I snack through our appointments, but I snack on a lot of nuts and things like that too. I eat like quite a not a big meat diet. And that's just a personal preference. But I do eat a lot of salmon, and I find that has really helped my skin and my hair condition, and even just like my texture of my skin and the texture of my hair. Like to be nice and shiny. I guess because like if you're eating a high fat diet, then it's going to make sure that you're not oily, but like totally. I think those sorts of things really help. Even just by I have a lot of greens, like so much leafy greens, like super high in iron,
spinach and stuff.
And I just put like handfuls of that even in smoothies, things like that. And I've experimented a lot with myself before I've given information out to clients or even just on social media. Everything that I put out, I've tested it myself. And
so
or I've spoken about it. Or I've read about it and found a lot of research. And, you know, just the normal things like a lot of antioxidants in berries and, you know, probiotics and, you know, certain amount of protein. But I think the biggest thing is everything in moderation. And I think what you've done by investing in going and seeing a naturopath, you know, to try and check all your levels and see how your levels are going and your hormones and if you're receiving what your body personally needs. I think it's really important to be on top of that.
I'm excited.
That's so exciting.
What about like specific, because like your hair's protein, right? Are there like specific, like, should you eat a lot of protein or is it more?
I think because your hair's already, like, so hair is formed of keratin, and keratin is a type of protein. So you hear about those keratin treatments. So the idea is, I don't do the keratin treatments personally, but the idea is that when we color our hair, dry our hair, wash our hair, when we do just normal things to our hair every day, you take the keratin out of the hair. So those keratin treatments are just putting a big lump sum of keratin in your hair. So your hair is made up of protein, old and new protein, and it is important to feed that, but you have a lot of protein in your hair existingly. So you balance it out. So everything in moderation, but that's the thing where I say, like, getting your levels checked to just see how much you know you're exceeding other things and depleted in other things. Once you have like a really consistent balance, I feel like that's when your skin and like even your eyesight and your sleep and all those things are just so entwined.
That's so true. I'm so excited.
Even like with hair loss or anything, sleep can be so big to that as well, because that's your adrenal, like your fatigues. And it, you know, I think that's really important because you're not actually resting, which is not giving your body any rest. Your hair's not getting nourished. You know, all those sorts of things.
No, like, if I don't get my 8 hours, I'm grumpy.
You're not a nice person.
No.
I agree. I mean, you're doing something right, and look how lush your hair is.
Yay!
It's so beautiful.
I love the way you curl it.
It's so beautiful.
I need to like watch this back just so I can see how you curl it.
That's probably why you do it. You're like, let's just ask you some questions. Jokes, let's do a hair tutorial. It's like a beachy sort of way. Do you have one of these brushes, don't you? These combs?
I got that comb, and I've also got the same hair curler at home.
Do you? Yeah.